one God, the very same God. They share the same father of faith, Abraham. But humanity has split the road to the divine into two irreconcilable paths. One calls him YHWH, the other bows to the Holy Trinity. One emphasizes the law, the other embraces grace. This is the 2,000-year, often violent journey of the split between Judaism and Christianity. We're not asking which is right. We're asking, why did they ever split at all? To understand the rift, you must first acknowledge the foundation. They are two branches of the same tree. The core deity is identical, the God of Abraham, Isaac, the one who spoke to Moses on Mount Sinai, the great I Am. But the divergence isn't about who they worship. It's about how they believe this God interacts with the world, and specifically with humanity. The spark for this monumental division wasn't an argument over a prophet or a prayer. The true origin of the rift is one single controversial life, Jesus of Nazareth. For Judaism, the covenant with God is maintained through the Torah. It is a clear, comprehensive blueprint for an ethical life centered on 613 commandments. Salvation, or rather maintaining the covenant, is a daily, meticulous act. You are judged by your deeds. You are defined by the law. But when Christianity emerged, a new, revolutionary idea shattered this foundation: grace. The new covenant, championed by figures like Paul, argued that the law was not a path to righteousness, but a demonstration of humanity's failure. Jesus, according to Christian doctrine, became the ultimate sacrifice, effectively completing the law. Now, salvation was no longer earned by 613 rules, but received through faith. The profound shift is this: one is a religion of doing of mitzvot, or good deeds. The other is a religion of believing of faith in the divine mediator. If you're finding this deep dive fascinating, take a second and hit that subscribe button. It tells the algorithm this history matters. This theological split then dictated how each religion interacts with the physical world. Judaism is profoundly earthbound. Its covenants are often tied to physical promises: a promised land, Israel, physical temple in Jerusalem, and the continuation of a physical people. The focus is on Tikkun Olam, healing the world here and now. It's a collective, communal, and highly practical faith. Christianity, in contrast, is fundamentally heaven-bound. Its promises are often spiritual: eternal life, a heavenly kingdom, and the salvation of the individual soul. The priority shifted from the external, communal observance to the internal, personal conversion, from the land to the soul. This is why the concepts of hell and a detailed afterlife, which are marginal or non-existent in classical Judaism, became central defining features of the Christian faith. To complicate the story further, the same Father Abraham gives rise to a third monumental path: Islam. Like Judaism, Islam is fiercely monotheistic and emphasizes law and deed. Like Christianity, it is a global proselytizing faith. For Muslims, Abraham's sacrifice was his other son, Ishmael. And Jesus is honored not as the divine Son of God, but as one of the most important prophets. The three major Abrahamic faiths share the root, but interpret the subsequent revelations so differently, they now stand as separate, colossal pillars of global belief. So, we started with a provocative question: who is right? Who truly understands the nature of the one God? Perhaps the answer is not a single definitive truth. Perhaps the sheer diversity of belief reflects the complexity of the divine itself. Do you crave the order, the stability, the rootedness, and the community of the law? Or are you drawn to the radical personal freedom, the universal love, and the ultimate forgiveness of grace? The division didn't destroy the root, it simply offered humanity to different mirrors to look in two different ways to approach the one infinite mystery. The journey continues. The search for the divine is far from over. If this video made you think, tap the subscribe button right now. And tell me in the comments below, which side of the path do you find more compelling and why?